Today I'm interviewing my dad about cultures. What is the most popular sport played in Brazil?
The most popular sport in Brazil is soccer.
Can you explain the differences and similarities between West Africa and South Africa?
The differences between West African and South African cultures is one, both cultures or areas of the continent have strong economies. Matter of fact, they have number one and number two strongest economies on the continent. The majority of the religion that's practiced in both of these areas is Islam and Christianity. They also, the men, it's common for them to have plural families, meaning that men can have more than one wives and have different children with each wife. Soccer is also the number one sport in both of those regions. And they also speak several languages within both areas. Some of the differences between those two cultures is one that South Africa is multicultural, is very diverse. They have, because of the colonization, they have a large Caucasian presence, and also there has been immigration of Indians from India in that nickname as the Rainbow Area because of the diverse population, unlike in Western Africa where the majority of the people are indigenous from that region.
Reflect on South America. Why do Brazilians speak Portuguese but the rest of South America speaks Spanish?
Back when Christopher Columbus came to the area, it triggered a land grab between Spain and Portugal. Spain, they signed a treaty which gave Spain most of the territories west of the line of demarcation, and Portugal received most of the land east of it. Portugal realized that the cash crop in the area was sugarcane, so around the area where current day Brazil is currently, they found the most fertile land in that area, became one of the hot spots.
Imagine living in a poor country like Somalia. How would everyday life be different from America?
Well, Somalia is steeped in poverty. They have a very rough existence, so everyday life will probably be a struggle. There's a struggle to find clean water. Basic infrastructure doesn't exist to help people with health care. Life expectancy is around 53 years old, so me being about 45, I only have basically 10 more years of life expectancy in that area. Being a male, I probably would be recruited to participate in militia that participates in some of the piracy that's going on in the area. So life will be, it's a war-torn area, and it will be pretty difficult. It won't be the everyday routine trivial things that we fret about here in the U.S.
Consider yourself as a Native American. How would your cultural dance be different from Mexican cultural dance?
If I were Native American, I think that the differences between the two cultural dances is one, Native American, they put on the face paint. They normally have the headdress with feathers. Their dance consists of chanting in circular patterns around the beat of a drum, maybe a flute instrument, a lot of chanting, a lot of vertical jumping, stomping, things of that nature, as opposed to other Mexican cultural dances, they normally have a partner. Indian dances, male, primarily male only. Mexican culture has, you have a male and a female partner that dance. They normally have festive clothing. Um, Men have the sombreros, boots. Um, Women have um, fluffy dresses with ruffles, and they dance together, unlike the Native American culture. And their music consists of multi instruments, guitars, violins, mandolins, um, things like that. So that would be the differences. Thank you.